we go. Hey, CHCA friends and family, Doug Farmer here with Colorado Healthcare Association. And I'm looking forward to our fall conference coming up in September in Loveland. And I'm highlighting some of our key speakers that are going to be presenting at Loveland in hopes that you'll see them and think, boy, I better not miss this. So with me today is Peter Murphy Lewis, who has a really interesting background, but has come to some unique conclusions. And along the way, has become one of the more vocal cheerleaders for the work that you all do on a daily basis. So I really think you're going to want to see and hear what he has to share and hear about his journey and how he came to where he is now. So I've asked Peter to just join us for a minute here and give us some background on what he's doing and what you can expect to hear from him in Loveland. Peter, thanks for being with me.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to come meet the Colorado caregivers. It'd be my first time to your state convention. I'm excited because unlike you, I think you've been in long-term care more than a decade, and your caregivers, you probably have some people who might see this been in long-term care for 4 decades.
Right.
New. Like I discovered long-term care about 4 years ago, and it changed my life dramatically. I became a CNA, started a podcast, and then I ended up doing a documentary around the caregivers and making the story of long-term care about the people who do the work. And it's called People Worth Caring About. It's a tribute to your members who show up every single day and deliver dignity in darkness when no one's watching. And it started to take off. We filmed it in 3 different locations with 3 different seasons. And I just want to share, with you all, my gratitude for what I learned late in life. I always call it kind of a midlife crisis because I was 41 when I became a CNA. And boy, I wish I would have taught my 15-year-old self or my 18-year-old self or my 23-year-old self what I learned from that experience. And kind of the background around the keynote is I've come from television, Doug. In South America, I have a show similar to Dirty Jobs. So Mike Rowe, my wife says I'm the chubby Spanish-speaking version of Mike Rowe with near grade of stage presence nor accent. I say, but at least I'm kind of self-deprecating, and I have that going for me. And so from my television show of doing lots of jobs, I talk about all of my failures, and then I talk about what I learned from telling other people's stories of long-term care and becoming a CNA.
That's awesome. And I think your journey's just incredible. And the fact that, like you said, you found it later in life, but you're one of the rare people that didn't come through this profession, but does understand the unsung heroes that do this work every day, every night, every holiday, every weekend, and are in this, I think, honored position to guide people and help people through the end period of most of their lives. And I think it's incredible. If you haven't seen Peter's work, you really should look it up. It's called People Worth Caring About. I've seen the Nebraska version of the show, and I think it's fantastic. But we're really looking forward to having you. And for those of you out there that are those unsung heroes that Peter's talking about and that I'm talking about, I hope you'll come and hear about Peter's story and his journey. I think you'll take a lot away from it. So, Peter, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you in September.
I am thrilled. Thank you, Doug.